This is Cronkite News.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Cronkite News Noon Update. I'm Shannon Scher. Thanks for joining us. The Arizona Secretary of State is using a new web address to give voters statewide access to voter information. The website uses a brand new URL extension, so the address is simply arizona.vote. The information on the site ranges from registration tips to poll locators, as well as a timeline to count down to the 2016 general election. The website also has a Spanish language version with its own new address, arizona.voto. Governor Doug Ducey is set to hold a ceremonial signing for a ride-hailing bill today at the state capitol. The bill overhauls rules for companies like Uber and Lyft by laying out new regulations and setting minimum insurance rules. It also requires vehicle inspections, driver background checks, and sets a zero-tolerance policy for drug and alcohol use by drivers. Governor Ducey signed the bill in early April after being vetoed by former Governor Jan Brewer in the last legislative session. Instead of going for that taxi, some decided to bike to work in honor of Earth Day today. The city of Mesa hosted its annual Bike to Work Day at Mesa City Plaza. The event had its biggest turnout ever, with more than 200 people biking to work. Mesa has been adding new bike routes and lanes throughout the city, and events like these are designed to bring awareness to reducing traffic congestion and leaving less of a carbon footprint.
Overall, it's just a feel-good event. It's to get people out here, get them moving early in the morning, improves their mood and their wellness.
And also on this Earth Day, the effort continues to protect bald eagles and their environment here in Arizona. The State Game and Fish Department is examining baby bald eagles at a secluded area on the cliffs surrounding Lake Pleasant. During the checkup, coordinators measure the eagle's beak, feet, and body weight. Then they give the babies a special ID band that wraps around their leg. In a typical season, the band up to 20 baby eagles.
The main reason for banding them is one thing, it gives us a chance to get into the nest, see if there's any issues with the nest itself, such as fishing line and hooks that sometimes come in with the fish. But aside from that, it gives us a chance to individually mark each of these nestlings, so we're able to follow that bird through the rest of its life.
He is recognized by Forbes as one of the richest men in the world, and he will be speaking here in Phoenix today. Tonight at 5, we give you a look inside a meeting on cross-border trade with Mexican businessman Carlos Slim Sr. And we'll continue our coverage of tracking heroin's hold on Arizona, but now we'll focus on recovery by taking you to a center in Phoenix that helps women struggling with addictions. That's it for this Cronkite News Noon Update. For Arizona's top headlines, head to CronkiteNewsOnline.com. We'll see you tonight at 5 on Arizona PBS 8 HD.